tonight. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Tennessee Titans taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They, too, come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Here's the first carry for Matt Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Matt Breida.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. They will be led out by the former Georgia Bulldog. It's Jake Fromm.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. That last effort is noteworthy because he just passed Tony Dorsett on the all-time rushing list. Dorsett had 12,739.
Well, rather fitting because Tony Dorsett, one of his nicknames, the Hawk. And this guy just flew right past him.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, here's Fromm. This one caught by Davis. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction.
What are y'all doing?
Exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Webb. There he goes left side.
Good job, Webb. Big play. You go, TT.
Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Titans 3. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans
what the hell you want, fool?
Did you win, bitch? Play your game.
Bitch, of course the Bills fucking won. You gotta ask me that.
You're gonna lose sooner or later. You lose first game in the playoffs. It don't matter when you lose.
We'll see. I'll see you again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you win.
Huh?
I'm not gonna let you win the playoffs, man. Hey, I cannot let the Bills get a championship. It'd be like me. I gotta stay elite, dog.
No, you can't be elite.
Yeah.
You can't be elite, bro. I'm coming. I am coming. Them Bills is on the road. Them Saints was on the road. It was just our time. It was long.
It's always been the Bills' time. They always get come up short.
It was long overdue, Hobson.
It's always been the Bills' time. They just come up short.
Yeah, it's just like the Saints. They always came up short. It's the Saints' time. It's the Bills' time now, baby.
Oh no, but you got lucky because I wasn't nowhere to be found.
That means I'm gonna be the one BC4.
I'm gonna be found.
BC3. BC1. I went 4-1. And now I gotta get 3, and I gotta get 2 now.
Ain't gonna happen though.
I win them all this year.
Ain't gonna happen though. Gotta welcome yourself to the jungle, baby. We're the only undefeated team that didn't finish it all.
That's okay. The Bills gonna be like that.
Nah, no, they're not. Keep dreaming, man.
The Bills gonna be like that, buddy.
After the sack, come up now, 3rd and long.
Only difference is when I go undefeated, that means I'm gonna beat you twice in the season and in the playoffs.
Safety! Oh, he came out of the end zone.
The
God damn it!
Didn't do that. The Bengals didn't do that.
Yeah, okay.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the
Bengals ain't gonna be them shit did that.
into the air and turn into a wall.
That guy came out of the end zone, man. That's some bullshit. I know how they cheat, man. He was in the end zone. Damn it,
Hey,
for
man,
the safety.
you ought to be happy for the Saints, man.
So what?
You ought to be happy for the Saints. The Saints marched in and marched out.
Good
Champions.
Yeah, good job. I send you official, thank you. I mean, welcome
You
letter.
gotta put the tie on. Oh man! If y'all ain't played BC3, how you think you playing BC3?
You got another game, BC3, bitch. You ain't got no
I
bye
ain't
week.
playing it tonight, bitch.
You got a lot of time, man.
I'm about to go to bed.
You ain't played BC4 neither.
I ain't playing not tonight. I'm about to go to bed.
Chicken shit.
Play
Play your preseason. You play preseason quick, bitch.
I'm going to bed early.
You play your preseason quick.
Fuck that preseason. You played your preseason today?
Yeah, bitch.
No, all right.
Hey, man. God damn it, Breeder. What you doing fumbling? He was down. Oh, he was down. Give me that ball back.
Hey, look. At least you 4-3. You still sitting in the race. You know you up there.
Hey, shut up, bitch. I'm gonna make the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. You up there because all the other teams like below you.
I'll be all right.
I think the Bills are only undefeated team. The Packers is 7-1 and the Cowboys 7-1.
You need to talk to Jeff.
For what?
The way things are looking, he may not make it.
Well, I can't help him.
Hey, Breeder, do you want to get benched, man? What is wrong with you? I know you're old, man. I'm starting to really think you. I'm about to bring Roper here. It may be Roper's
I can't
time.
help Jeff, man.
Maybe Roper's time. Maybe that time.
I'm going to bed.
Maybe you gotta do, man.
The Bills took care of business. The Eagles, they started out kind of hot. It was up. It was tied up 21-21 at halftime. Them bitches.
There you go, Breeder. Breeder.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I like that song.
That message say 8-0 is great, but these guys will be 10-0 before they get challenged again. Anyone else watching the Bills beat the Eagles? Rick Ross Tucker says 8 is great, but these guys will be 10-0 before they're challenged again. So who do we play at 10-0? We got the 4-3 Washington team that we getting ready to play. Let me look at the schedule.
Nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Team schedule. Oh, the Texans. We at the Texans, the Jets, then the Dolphins. Texans, Jets, and Dolphins. No, football team. Football team by Texans, Jets, Dolphins. Them the next ones. We ain't got that much longer in BC. We ain't got that much longer. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games left. 7 games.
It looks like a jumbo
8 games. I'm only 4-3.
Here for 1st and goal.
No, I only got 7 games left. I'm 8-0.
I mean, you got 8 games left, bitch. It's 16 games.
I got a bye week.
You still got 16 games. You got 8 games to play.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
And nothing special there.
Got a little ways to go. You get one knocked out right now, bitch.
I did.
You get another one knocked out right now.
I done played 3 games today. Fuck that.
You played 2, bitch.
I played 3. I played the division of playoffs. I played the Super Bowl, and then I played the Bills.
Okay, go play preseason. You can do a rush preseason.
Bro, I'm tired of winning today.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball.
Hey man, I like when you're on your high horse. You get your ass beat and nobody can find you.
You either. When you get your ass whipped.
When you're on that high horse though, you on Marco Polo, you everywhere, boy. Get your ass beat.
You either.
You ain't going, you going, boy.
You don't be making no messages at work. Your face be growing a beard like you've been in the fucking jungle somewhere. Like, damn, anybody seen Coach Housen? Nobody ain't seen or heard from Coach Housen, man.
That's fielded on the back line.
Yeah, we're on a new roll, baby.
Okay.
Taking the Rams all the way, we're taking the jungle, all the way. We're taking these Dolphins all the way, baby. We're gonna have to start over. Hey man, we can do the draft tonight. Nah, too late now.
I ain't fooling with you. I'm going to bed.
Go sign your coaches, bitch.
Coach as well.
The BC1.
I did that already. You got a forward.
And he's going to be taken down with
you call a flag.
And on my franchise tag, my players I needed to negotiate with, and that's it.
You better been broadcasting that shit, bitch.
I did.
Nice, get my eye on you, man. Get my eye on you. Firm before.
I did broadcast it. I had to broadcast it because I had to finish. I didn't know the broadcast went out. So I had to finish the last little seconds of the Super Bowl. So I hired a rebroadcast because I wanted to make sure I saw when the Saints was celebrating their championship. I get on film.
Yeah, you gonna get it, man. You gonna get it. You gonna get it for real.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I couldn't let that go where I couldn't see the Saints hoist the trophy.
You gonna get it, man.
Oh man, we had to hoist the Lombardi, man. You know.
Threw it away. Cool, we gotta get that sack.
I gotta call my girl. Man, I ain't got time for it. I'm about to go to bed.
You talk to your girl while you was playing, little bitch.
His guy was going to catch it, or no one was.
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
Come on, guys, we gotta get the sack. Y'all back there.
Oh man, don't tell me I did that. Fuck it, I got to do key moments because I don't want to play this shit.
They do key moments, man. That's all I do.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. And he's got his man in stride.
Now, good job, guys. Got to beat this team's ass. We struggle in these low-ranking teams.
Stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We don't want to be the 7th seed. Because Jeff going to be the 7th seed wild card. So let's get it on. If he make it that far.
Don't let him get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll probably let him win his division. And they know how to cheat.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Set the tone, baby. Set the tone.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from
good job, Rodriguez.
That worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on, you got to catch those. That pass used to be open all the time. Now you can't throw it no more.
take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Good throw right there, TT. From what you made, baby. You're 92. Start acting like it.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
the bench that do 1 year in snow had to win a Super Bowl. Don't act stupid. You know we got a Super Bowl quarterback on the bench.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be taken down.
Nice. You follow your block, Breida. Breida.
That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Oh, man, I don't play this shit.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Scored Dolphins 14.
Good first quarter on the road, guys. We're a road team. Take our trip to the road, baby. Like the Bills say, man. Rod Hart Stadium really ain't our stadium. We just housed there.
Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Breida. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
We're a homeless team, baby. We playing
it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
The throw, TT.
That's Webb.
Little dude Webb is bad, boy. I got rid of the other guy because I couldn't afford him.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over
He went to KC. 2 draft choices, baby. 2 draft choices. They offered me a 3rd and a 6th, or 4th and a 6th. 3rd and a 6th. For next year, baby. Either we ain't gonna be playing this game next year, but you know, take it anyway. You never know. Jeff may get a wild head up his ass if we make it kind of deep in the playoff.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good game.
Good job.
35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A lot to praise on this drive.
You can see me.
Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Guys, looking good, man.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Dolphins are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Good job, baby.
Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant.
Way to get both feet in bound. You barely did it, but you got them in bound, though, baby. That's why you X-Factors. They didn't even challenge it. It was so good of a throw and catch. So they at least challenge that. You know, boot come out. They'll take a look at it.
And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Titans 3.
Oh man, I'm going to bed after this. I'm gonna whoop everybody's ass for the day. Deep in a good day. The other day wasn't a good day, and I couldn't even both lost. I gave away a Super Bowl.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
All right, Mark, I'm about to follow BC2 so you can have your funky preseason game.
You finished that shit that quick?
Yep.
Man, you're lying there. You only played 2 plays.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it.
I don't play preseason no more, man.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
You gotta give my rookies the 500 snaps,
They have to feel
man.
pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2.
The Titans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Advance next week. Ready to advance. BC2 advance. Oh, yeah.
Good hit. Oh, I hit that myself. Good job, guys.
Incomplete. The passing game.
Yeah, I'm getting that angle together, boy. Knock that pass down myself. Good job.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere.
That history down pack too, bitch. That's somebody showed me.
They have to put this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take
Hey, ain't nothing else left.
with a new set of downs. Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let me see.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense.
I'm going to look at my roster. I need to play.
It's been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And now we're going to play in the uniforms that they give us. We ain't changing this shit.
Play, first down.
That kills my, every time you change uniforms, the whole game changes. Like they get mad.
For them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Let's go ahead as fast as I want to go.
From midfield, here's
Greg,
two.
well.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A good pickup there.
Mike Gesicki, man, we got to franchise you. You got 31 years old, man. He want a 4-year contract. All right, you got to be crazy. Yeah, look, man, he think he Gronk. Don't play forever.
Really
No,
enjoyed
not my
watching
team.
how the defense stayed in sync.
Yeah, I put him up for trade. Nobody gave me. They wouldn't give me shit. So I got to hit that to keep him.
Across each zone,
Gave me a 6 and 7 round. They just fucking dealing with that old
and
motherfucker.
they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 37. 5 yards is the pick up there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, man, sing the song with me, man. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the game. You know, poker bingo's gonna beat your asses.
Oh, when the Saints
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
oh, the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Say, who that? Who that? Who that
They
said
finally got two little championships.
Who that said they're gonna beat them Saints? Who that?
They got a trophy case full of them motherfuckers.
Good.
And it never hurts.
I'm next in line. I got 9.
Just think about halftime. If it
9, something.
just sit there at the half and think, all right,
Them motherfuckers
I'm coming,
got a
baby.
case
I'm
of them.
coming.
some more. I get
I'm
some
coming.
more. It'll be encouraging.
I'm halfway there.
To create some space.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here in this first half.
Look at this depth chart now.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Yeah. Good job, baby.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here.
They're playing baseball.
He's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
They'll finish it with him.
The baseball game suck. They play no season.
They begin with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job.
Oh, my God.
They won their battles.
10:30 out there.
Left him no space to try.
Where's he coming?
A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
When's she coming?
She's in Jacksonville. Shut up.
I mean, when's she coming?
It's caught on
Thursday.
the outside of Smith. A very good move, but for a relatively modest.
Thursday night, Thursday night. Big house.
You want to pick up at the airport?
Yep.
That's why I tell all you guys we need
Thursday
more than one
night.
tackle to the ball.
To an automatic voice message system.
Luckily enough,
9.
there are more people there to
Thursday
get him
night.
down.
We'll pick up at the airport.
Here's from to throw.
Big sack, guys.
This time, and they bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, they'll have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Yeah, somebody's on their channel, man, laughing about my Bucks, man. Laughing about my Dolphins, man, because they was winning and shit. Then you look around, man. Chargers took their spins real quick and make a fast run and beat the shit out of his ass.
Hey, I went back and looked at that shit too. I was laughing my ass off.
That shit was funny, boy. What are you doing?
Just 1 yard on the return.
Hey,
Now will come the offense as they take over.
I ain't playing this shit.
The offense heading back out. He's in his zone. 2nd quarter already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a
You're
game.
not teacher.
It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is caught by Williams.
Big catch, Williams. Good throw, TT.
It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
That linebacker just went out there. Still some
So the
bullshit.
big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. This is Breida. A little 360. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Two minute TT you own. Own.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced
Good
him.
throw, TT. Good catch.
For a Dolphins touchdown.
Hey, that's a franchise catch right there, baby. Got a franchise emoji. That's a franchise catch right there.
And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Sanders on for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35 to 3, man. Time to go to sleep hill mode.
And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Dolphins, they tired of this shit. We gotta show people we can beat people's ass too. Everybody's starting to write us off. They think them Bills on the road.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward.
Here we go.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and that'll bring up second down.
45-yard line.
Why you ain't got no name?
Throwing is from. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Big hit. Good job, guys.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the
Dolphins came to
sideline
play
and talk
today,
over
baby.
what to do next. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield.
Get in field goal range, guys. We can't get a touchdown.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands.
Man, them guys came back and beat the Browns, man. You got to get all the points you can get.
On the field, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Sometimes.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Hit as he throws there.
That's on YouTube again, Dick. That's on YouTube. I mean, TikTok.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
But humbly us, what we need. Because
have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Good touchdown throw, TT, before the half is over. Go TT. TT playing, baby. TT is playing. From the Himalaya.
And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they want
People
to
say the boss mad. I gotta start throwing this shit accurate. Or he gonna put me on the bench. I heard him say it, boss.
decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half.
I heard him say it. He just trying to bench your ass. He said the coach is spoken. Put on the clinic right now, though, guys. TD clinic, baby. 4 TDs in the first half. That's a TD clinic. You keep playing.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
You got no interception yet, though, guys.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You got no fumble neither. You got a lot of sacks, though.
This drive offensively. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
But I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll throw now on the final play. Man open left side is Brown. So we've reached halftime here.
Halftime, baby. It was a long game, man. Wow.
We'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they'll square off against the New York Jets.
My dream.
In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas. A glitzy matchup there. We'll be the Raiders taking on the Las Vegas
We're going to have
Raiders.
one of the best coaching staffs in summer.
And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football to wrap up the week between the Buffalo Bills and what equates to be a very tough opponent. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Some of the best scouts, some of the best kids that we're recruiting, it's already coming on the way as I speak. And now that I've gotten here and I see it, and I understand it, I can grasp it, and I can touch it, I can feel it,
He'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Dominant. Amongst the elite.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
I'm going to give you that.
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard.
We don't have to do anything.
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
We're going to out recruit. We're going to out scout. We're going to out develop. We're going to get our education. We're going to graduate these young men.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
I want to be on campus respectful and considerate and kind, opening doors for you, making sure everything is copacetic. And they're going to say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir.
Complete to Davis.
Or they're going to have to deal with it.
5 yards on the catch.
That's just the way I father. That's the way I parent. That's the way I coach. I'm old school. Sometimes I may look like an old fool, but I'm old school. As you know, I have worked in Jackson, Mississippi. They tell me we and O. That means we hadn't lost to anybody. We're and O. And we got to win the championship.
From the midfield,
but simultaneously, like I play baseball and football, I can multitask.
Left side. And he'll go down.
And it's my job, patient.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, makes it the quarterback side.
We're going to have one of the best coaching staffs.
Down marker back to 1.
Scouts. Kids that were recruited already coming on the way as I speak. And now that I've gotten here, and I understand I can grasp it, and I can touch it, I truly understand what you
closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, cut their spot, and stacked him up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly.
We don't have to do anything. We're going out first.
Second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 21. Only 3 there on the pickup. That's enough to move the chain. Good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 30 yards so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Derrick Henry stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. He was 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And right side, Henry's got it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The tackle made by Caleb Chase. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
For the Dolphin field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Keeps the score.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
From the gun, it's Fromm. And it's caught. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. From the 6. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a give to Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The 24-yard line.
They run again with Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
8-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Miami. That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go.
They go counter with Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the handoff, this is Breida. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a handoff here to his running back. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Tua.
There you go.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw from. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he's able to get it out of there. And taken at the 46. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now here come the Dolphins. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt
It's a big run, Breida.
46 yards. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. Sanders now to add the extra point.
Hey, ain't showing no replay? Oh.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good block.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. 1st and 10 from. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to number 35. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
An 8-yard loss on
offensively. They're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Game, guys.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Good game, guys. Time to light the party.
tonight.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on.